Hey, what's up guys? Today is my first night living in a brand new city, Philadelphia, and you know, when you move to a new city, you gotta try the food that that city is most famous for. In this case, that's cheesesteak. So we got here this cheesesteak from Jim's South Street. You know, I've never been there before. Heard it's pretty famous. It's one of the better places, and the line was like 30-40 minutes long, so even during the COVID pandemic, that's quite a long line to wait in. So I'm hoping it's good. I know it's no Patagino's. I know the people from Philly are pretty serious about their cheesesteaks. You can only like one place most, and for most people it's either Patagino's. But I heard that this place, Jim's South Street, is a pretty good one as well. Ooh. Oh, that's really cheesy. Take a look, and they have these bell peppers as well. And we also have this Tiger Sugar place. This Tiger Sugar boba to go along with that. And this Tiger Sugar boba, if you want to take a look at that. And this thing that I also just reheated up, if you want to take a look at that. This thing is from, I have their menu in my pocket actually, from a place called Delightful Garden. From a place called Delightful Garden in Chinatown. Also, haven't tried it yet, but also I want to show you guys this cheesesteak. Ooh, that bottom is sticky, and it's still hot. It's still hot. It looks good. Whew. It's a big one. I'd say it's somewhere around like 11 inches, which is something I'm pretty used to, if you know what I mean. Oh, not in that way. What should we eat first? First, I'm gonna stab this boba. You can see right off the bat the boba has like big and small pearls, and I don't really know if I like that. Like, that's quite a big contrast. Yeah, like the pearls kind of get stuck in the straw because there are like big ones and small ones. Damn, how'd the pearl get stuck? What the heck? I mean, brown sugar boba's not bad. Brown sugar boba's pretty good. The brown sugar flavor itself is actually really strong, but other than that, this costs around $6. Is it worth it? I would say no. Oh, that was one big boba. Anyways, now we'll dig straight into this cheesesteak. Trying to rip it in half. I mean, the first bite's the most important part. And there's not actually, if you take a look, there's not actually that much cheese. They didn't drizzle that much cheese on it. But also, a lot of the cheese got caught in the wrapper and stuff, so the first bite's the most important. There was this one period of time when I was still in college, went to Penn State if you can't tell, where like I would just eat cheesesteaks every single day because that's what the dining hall had to offer. So we'll see how this compares to that. Okay, immediately after the first bite, something I can tell you is that this cheesesteak is a lot meatier than any cheesesteak I've ever had. Just look at how much meat is in there. That's quite a bit. But the thing is, it's not as cheesy as many cheesesteaks I've had. I wish the cheese would seep a little deeper in. But the thing is, the peppers, the bell peppers, they're also a little bit sour. They provide like a little bit of acidity that like sort of cuts through that meaty flavor. So that's good. And that's smart. They say that they say you need some acidity to cut through fat, so that's pretty good. Very, very meaty. Once again, very solid, very meaty. Wash that down with some boba. Now, one of these costs just over $9 for reference. And this was somewhere around $4. Wait, I gotta show this before I eat it. See the meat there? That's crispy. Okay. Very, very, very cumin heavy. That's what I have to say about this. Very cumin heavy. I kind of prefer the cheesesteak a little bit more. I know that probably makes the Chinese people sad, you know, preferring the white people's food over them. But I'm okay with that. Ooh, that pepper. Now you can't eat it without the right ratio, so I gotta put that pepper back on. Now, of course, after eating this all, we gotta give this a rating. 1 on taste, 1 on value. This cheesesteak here was around $9. In terms of taste, in terms of cheesesteaks I've had, I'd say it's around an 8. It's very solid, but I wouldn't say it's leagues above any other cheesesteak I've had. But the meat to bread to bell pepper ratio is very good. There's a lot of meat on this cheesesteak. It's really meaty. The one thing is I don't think it was necessarily cheesy enough. So I gotta give it an 8. In terms of value, I'd give it maybe a 6.5. $9 is pretty much what you expect to pay for a normal cheesesteak. There are places you can get it for cheaper, like 8, but like there are also a lot of places you can get it for like 12. Did I say 6.5? Nah, 7. This is relatively good value. For this brown sugar boba, taste-wise, I'd give it a 7. It's okay. It tastes very similar to any other brown sugar boba, and I really don't like that there are two different types of pearls in here, big and small. And in terms of value, $6. Nope, I'm gonna have to give that a 4. For this Chinese human meat bread thing, for $4, I say the taste was also somewhere around like a 7, especially the fact that it's pretty crispy. Like the texture is good. Value-wise, give it around a 6. $4, once again, relatively standard price, but once again, it could be cheaper. You can get this at certain places for like $3.50, and that would bring up the value quite a bit. So once again, around a 6. Can't complain. Can't complain. First day in Philly, already feasting it up. Can't wait to see what's to come.